For those curious, my name is Alexa. Although I like to go by my nicknames, which are either Lex or Alexa, whichever one is fine. Okay. So today's a little unexpected because I wasn't really planning much to do a video. I mean, I wanted to, but I just didn't know on what to talk about. And so I had this little thing because I wasn't sure, and I wanted to kind of think of some ideas. So I came outside with my little journal that I have, and just sat and just tried to write down some ideas, some that I previously already had. And so I'm just, just to see what comes out. And it was a pretty big list. So this one, what I'm going to talk about is actually something that was part of the list as an idea. But it was kind of continuously coming into my head. It was about a song from a show, one of my favorite shows that I used to watch all the time, called Instant Star. It has one of my favorite artists on there. It's actually where I discovered her. Her name's Alex Johnson. Might have talked about her before, might have not, probably not on here. And so I was just thinking about the show, kind of thinking of some ideas, because there's a lot of songs on the show. There's 4 seasons, and I was just thinking of all the songs that was within the show that I could remember, and a few kind of came like that, and a few kind of just later showed itself, oh, I remember this song, oh, and this song, and this song, and and I was originally I had in my mind to have this song be on an underrated list, because at first I was like, okay, is it a favorite? It's probably not a favorite, but it's one that is still a good song, but it's probably underrated. And this song is called Perfect, and it's off season 4 of the last season of Instant Star. And so I was just sitting here, and randomly the song kind of just came to my head, and I was singing it to myself a few times, and I'm like, okay, so it's a good song. It's is it a favorite? I don't know. I don't know if it's a favorite, but it's definitely one that I probably it's one that I like. It's one that I enjoy, but it's something that's also easy. It's forgettable sometimes for me, the song, because hold on, let me get a little closer. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that kind of slips my mind at times. But then when it's revisited, when I later revisit it, it's oh yeah, I remember the song. It's a good song. It's pretty catchy, and it's because it's catchy. That's why I was singing it to myself. And so I was sitting here. I was the fact that it's in my head and I keep singing it to myself. Maybe I should just talk about that now. So that is what this video is. Just kind of talking about it. I don't really know how to talk about it. When it comes to Instant Star and Alex Johnson herself, it's really, really hard to talk about the show and talk about her, because she's just so incredible. She's I would probably say she's one of my top songwriters. She's just, the way she writes her song and the way she sings, it's just amazing. There's a bug over here, sorry about that. She's just amazing. She's just really amazing, and I love her so much. But this song, Perfect, from season 4, I can't explain it. It's that's actually the line. Not really. It's kind of kind of the line. But it's it's a love song. It's a love song, and it's pretty much about how she expresses that there's a lot of things that are flawed within her, but the person that like she's like with, um, like pretty much it's a song for like, okay, so her character in the show, I probably should explain that. Her character in the show is called Jude, and she has got a love interest called Tommy, and so she sings a song, like I guess either to him as a dedication or like it's something. I can't remember like I slightly remember the episode, but I don't remember the episode at the same time. But it's a really, really classic, like kind of like classy, upgoing, just very, very catchy song. And I just, it just kept coming into my head and like just me like singing it. Those songs that just they grab you and you just can't stop singing it. And that's one of the songs. But I would say that this song is, I would say it's a little underrated off season 4. I don't know if a lot of other people know about the song. I'm sure Instant Star fans might. I don't know if they would also consider it underrated, but it's not one of the songs that you probably would like. Maybe not a lot of people would have on their top lists, but maybe some. I don't know. Personally, for me, I wouldn't say it's on my top list because it's like it's easily forgettable for me. I don't know why. Like it kind of just slips my mind, and then like I later like it kind of later finds its way to me, and I'm like, oh, I remember this song. I totally forgot about the song, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. It's just but like sitting here, kind of just thinking, and then having the song later, while thinking of all the songs from each season, which is a lot. So that's a different video I probably would do when I kind of like, personally sit and re-listen to all of them. Because I was trying to figure out, okay, what are my favorite songs from that, from those seasons, as like as a video idea. But that song didn't come to my head right away. And not a lot of the other ones I had either, but that song specifically, I don't know. It came to my head. I was singing it nonstop to myself. And I was like, okay, so it's one of those underrated, catchy songs. Got it. So it's like, when you hear it, it's gonna get stuck in your head. But it's a good song. It's a good song, and I don't know. I'd say I love it. I'd say I like it. I'm still not sure whether to put it as a favorite though. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I should put it as a favorite, but it's really, really good. When you're singing it to yourself and when you're listening to it, I just feel it to be really a really good song. And yeah, I just felt, let's talk about it. But there's not really much I could say. Just the fact that I would feel off season 4, there's a lot of songs off that album, but I feel like maybe this is one of those songs that is just really underrated. Only because I feel like it's one of those songs that it's just like easily forgettable if it's not already your favorite. But if it's not your favorite, then it would probably be just like a song that kind of slips your mind after a while, and then like later finds its way to you, and then you're like, oh wow, completely forgot about it. But it's good. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's like it's a little tune that you know. It's one of those songs that make you go like this. But that's it. I think that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to express on it. Sorry that this is really short. The lyrics are good though. I really like the lyrics because I was singing it to myself, and I just forgot how good the lyrics are. Because it's kind of like one of those songs that there's like a lot of things to you that you that's a little like maybe not your favorite thing about it, but it's like about it, but it's one of those songs that's kind of like, okay, yes, it's a love song. Like I know I'm not perfect, but it's like me not being perfect is perfect for you, like that. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I might go into it a little bit differently next time, maybe, because I just felt like I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little. Um, but I might re revisit and we come back to it and kind of really try and like really talk about it properly. I know this is kind of like a weird video. I didn't plan anything. I really was trying. That's why I came out here to kind of just think of some thoughts because I didn't really have anything in mind. But yeah, I actually feel like I don't know. Is season 4 underrated or is it not underrated? Now I'm thinking, but that's weird. That'll be a different video. But anyway, it's really hot. Sometimes it's only because the sun is like right here. But the wind kind of comes in and my hair is probably not the best, but don't worry about that. Sorry. But anyway, I think that's it. If you guys want this to be interesting, do follow along and subscribe to this channel. Let me know if there are some Instant Star fans out there. Please tell me, is this a favorite of yours? Is Perfect a favorite of yours? Would you say it's underrated? Would you not say it's underrated? Would you say it's overrated? I don't know. My opinion is it's underrated, but yours might be different about it. So if there's any Instant Star fans that have heard the song, let me know if it's a favorite of yours or if it's not a favorite. I'd love to hear it, but I personally would say it's an underrated catchy song. But yeah, anyway, that is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I can't explain just why I'm acting this way. I can't control it, so I go with it. I'm just a girl, I won't be changing the world. Oh, you know that I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you.